Hi, I'm Kwame Alexander, a filmmaker, content creator, and actor who lives in Jamaica, Queens, New York. I run a brand called KlicKNet, which was first established in 2015 as the name of a blog I created on my own. 4 years later, I studied film and television at CUNY's LaGuardia Community College before eventually earning an associate's degree. Then I started a YouTube channel during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, though it wasn't until 2022 that I rebranded it with the KlicKNet name. Some of you may know that I'm the host, producer, writer, director, and editor of Fate TV Box, an episodic web series inspired by The Daily Show, where I play a variety of characters doing comedic news commentary on different topics, vlogging from different places outside of Queens, reacting to movie trailers from major film studios, and covering events like the D23 Expo, Comic-Con, and the US political elections through live streaming. Between 2021 and 2023, I attended CUNY's Brooklyn College, where I was given the opportunity to bring some imaginary friends of mine to life in a thesis film directed by me. Based on a story I privately wrote in high school, NickCam is a teen comedy about 7 African American kids and 1 white Latina girl who each play a role in a web show taking place in the same universe as iCarly and Victorious from Nickelodeon. What makes NickCam so unique is that it has similar vibes to a Nickelodeon show and the famous 1990s sketch comedy In Living Color, which had a cast made up of mostly black comedians and a few white actors, one of which went on to become Jim Carrey.
Spoken!
Of course, in this film, my NickCam friends deal with obsessing over success, cyberbullying, and karma. It was such a joy to bring them together for the first project under my independent production banner, KlicKNet Productions, and I've introduced them to people at 3 different film festivals in New York City, including the Brooklyn College Undergraduate Film Festival. After graduating from Brooklyn College with a bachelor's degree in 2023, I've been building a resume of working on different sets through the 5 boroughs of New York City as a PA, a grip, script supervisor, and assistant director. And I was recently hired as a production intern for the television talk show TTV, produced and aired by Brick Arts Media. But now, I'm looking for another shot at directing and to help one of my NickCam friends break out on their own. You see, Rhodey wants his own spin-off movie where years after doing NickCam, he and Qristyl are college roommates in New York City trying to achieve fame and fortune in the podcast business. But their hopes and dreams literally become a matter of life and death when they think the producer whom they're pitching their show to is a criminal, setting off a hilarious chain of events. We've agreed to name the movie Rhodey, New York, a dark buddy comedy that will be inspired by my all-time favorite episode of Nickelodeon's SpongeBob SquarePants.
I call it the Nasty Patty.
And tackle certain themes like misinformation, misinterpretation, and anxiety, but in a comedic tone. Rhodey, Qristyl, and I need your help in funding this new spin-off movie, finding a new batch of characters, and putting together a special crew. Because when you couple all that with a script featuring all kinds of laugh-out-loud moments and a cameo from another NickCam friend, we'll be able to tell a new story in the NickCam saga. We ran the numbers, and the estimated budget is roughly between $5,000 and $8,000. This will cover for the cast, crew, props, meals, transportation, filming locations, equipment, and having the film screened at other festivals and a premiere party. One last detail I want to share is that I like to see production happen before the end of the summer this year, between July and September 2025. Rhodey, New York can only happen with the contributions to those who can help us raise the money and with the support of whomever can spread the word on social media. Despite how rough it is in today's environment, African American filmmakers should be entitled to create the stories they want to be told in the world of entertainment. At the end of the video, scan the QR code or write down the link to the Indiegogo page where you can donate and share. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you'll excuse me, that's Rhodey and Qristyl at the door. We're going out on a limo ride in the city. See ya.